Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Troubadour Part 17. I'm recording this immediately after the last part. You may have noticed at the end of the last part I called it Part 15. That's because, now follow my logic here, I had just, Part 14 had just released, today, and I don't have any other videos, in the Members Only tab for Nightmare Troubadour. So I'm like, okay, it must be Part 15. Go to save the last video in my files, and I notice I already have an audio file called Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Troubadour Part 15. And I'm like, wait, how did this happen? I look into my files, I did record Part 15, and for some reason just never edited it. I just left it. I just assumed, I forgot I recorded it, I guess. I don't know, So, I didn't make a thumbnail for it. I didn't edit it. It's completely just the raw files, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, the whole reason I picked this game to record today was because I thought I needed it for next week, but I guess I don't. And then I need this video even less. This video is not going to go out for, I think 3 weeks. So I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? That's never happened to me. I've never just, forgotten a video. Or just, not edited. Here's what happens. If I record late sometimes, as I'm, getting ready for bed and, winding down for the night, I'll try to, I'll edit videos and just leave them in the background, and then when they're done, I'll go and upload them for members, and then I'll do another one if there's another one left. Because sometimes I think the most videos I record in a day these days 3. It's sometimes I get a couple of videos to process. I just must have been super tired, finished it, and I was like, I guess that's all I did last night. I don't know, I don't know how a video just goes missing, but I guess that's fun. Hey. That's diabolical work we've done here, Kaiba. One time, I don't have any fucking monsters. Or I don't have any spell cards, I should say. Okay, I'm gonna set you. And I'm just gonna, I don't know, just take my lumps, I guess. Let's play Legion. I guess I could have played a light monster. I could have played 2 names. So I would have gotten the buff. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna try to weather whatever spells. That's fine. I'm just milling his trap cards at this point. I'd rather do it now before he has a chance to start striking back. Okay. Dust Tornado, huh? That sucks. Okay. Alright. That is what I wanted. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. 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 You get a lot of annoying cards. Emphasis on had. Gemini Alpha it is. So the good news is I'm not going to lose 0 and 8,000 to Kaiba, even though that seems like it would be canon. It's not going to happen. I'm playing better this time. 2 more face downs, huh? Kaiba, what are you cooking? What are you up to? I'm not going to focus yet. We're just going to attack as much as I can. I did think he might be bluffing. And I was proven correct. Okay. What do you got, Kaiba? Draw blue eyes? Nope. Okay. I guess we play you, just in case. It will give Kaiba more cards, but that's fine. I guess the true in case would have been using a tribute monster. Also, look how different this duel went when I drew a fucking monster. It's so crazy. Duelist bonus? Oh, I guess I have dueled Kaiba before. Alright, one more duel, and then we'll go by card packs. Remember, next one meeting, I win. Alright. You say so, man. I don't believe you, but if you say so, I mean, I'm not gonna argue. 3 stars. I can't believe I just circled that one, by the way. 4 stars. So we're looking for 4 stars, but they also said 3 stars for Shizu, and they were wrong, so. I'm also going to be looking for 5 stars. Not that one. How does he know? He always shows up exactly when I say 5 stars. Alright, we'll do a Kaiba again. Yep. I would love to find Bakura, but Fortunately, just not in the cards. Okay. It's almost better to let Kaiba go first, because he can set up and then you can just, like, stop him. But, it's fine. Alright, Shadow Spell, and we'll put Jirai Gumo for scare tactics. We'll go from there. If he destroys Jirai Gumo and summons his own monster, that wouldn't be that bad, because I could, Fiend Mega Cyber. Okay, more face downs, huh? We'll play Do Names, because they'll get the power up. And then just attack, I guess? Negate attack? Alright, I don't know what I expected. That is, like, your card. You're, like, the premier user of it. Enemy Controller. Change the position of your opponent's monster. What's my face down? Shadow Spell? Sure. Sorry, were you planning to attack this turn? Interesting. That's so weird, because, like, you didn't, though? Got bad manners right now. We don't need to fissure here. But I feel like he's not going to be playing his cards face up very often, so we might as well. And then let's go for our highest attack power. Okay. Alright. Should have it by next turn. Damn. There goes my untouchable bonus. Did I draw Megamorph? Am I crazy? I thought I drew Megamorph this turn. What did I do with it? Or was that last duel? It is blending together a little bit. Okay. One of these, I mean, if it's Destruction Ring, then he loses too, so it's not a big, or he loses anyway, so it's not a big deal. Alrighty. There is another pack unlocked at level 12. I'm just not going to wait for it. I'd rather just get my cards now. We can come back after I buy more Magician stuff. A Spellcaster deck would be a lot of fun to do, which is why I'd like to do it, but the game needs to, you know, cooperate with me. Okay. More tunes could be nice, but I'm really just looking for dupes at this point, so let's just go all in on Magician's Soul. Magician's Hole. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's limited, so that doesn't matter. Really wish there was something you could do. I mean, I guess there's a trading mechanic in this game, but I was like, I wish there was something you could do with cards you just, like, don't need because they're, like, limited or whatever. Second Dark Magician's pretty funny. We got the alt Dark Magician, the Dark Magician. Spell Canceller, as long as it remains face from the field, spell cards cannot be activated. Okay. This monster's normal summon destroyed. If your opponent controls any monster, decreases attack by 200 for each monster in your opponent's side of the field. So this only... I don't understand how Nuvia works. I don't know how to use it effectively. Special summoning it, I guess, so like grabbing it from the graveyard could be good. But then it's also nerfed by other monsters on your opponent's side of the field, so like I don't think it's very good at all. Not being able to normal summon is a huge like detriment. Mask of Weakness, Mystic Box, Dark Magician's Tome of... Isn't this what's called Spell Formula? Dark Magician's Tome of Dark Magic? I don't think it's called that. Only Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl may equip this. 700 attack, sent to the graveyard, recover life points. Okay. Still looking for more Magicians to fuel my Magician Circle, please. Ooh, Dark Magic Curtain's still good. I think I have that already, though. Respect play. Show their hand. I don't care. I don't care what my opponent has in their hand. Like, yeah, it'd be good information, but it's not worth it. Blast Sphere is very good. Big fan of Blast Sphere. Barrel Dragon? I hardly know her. What? Doesn't even make sense. I don't know what I'm even looking for at this point. Gearfried's pretty good. There's Beast Skull Dragon. So I could finally make that. I don't know why you were hiding here. Reinforcement of the army is pretty good. Before a lower warrior type monster deck. I might be thinking it's good because I use heroes. And heroes are all warrior types. I don't know if it's good in like general play. Another Fiend Mega Cyber could be good. Let's back out because it's going to give me the deck list. Or the card list. Hello. Thank you. Alright, how do I check the card list? Here we go. Let's see. Magician's Soul. So I'm missing the other Dark Magician. Cyberjar, Dark Magician Girl, Moisture Creature, Gravedigger Ghoul, Premature Burial, Tribute Doll, Tragedy, Mask of Restrict. I'm just thinking if I like actually want anything from here. I don't think so. It doesn't really have the Magician support I was hoping it does. Like the spell and trap cards are there, but well, I mean, if you build around Dark Magician, you can do some stuff. Dark Magician has a decent amount of support cards, but I don't know if it's worth it, man. I don't know. Maybe hold off. Maybe we don't need more Magician's Soul. I was really hoping for like Breaker or Magician's Valkyria. Or the Tricky. There's so many. Alright. Cursed Darkness. Infinite Illusion. What am I like closest to getting a card set for? I guess we can do this one. Well, I don't know if I need this. I don't know if I need any of these anymore. Maybe I do just save my... It's so boring, but like maybe I just save my points. I don't want to though. I don't want to save my points. I don't want to cure cancer. I want to resurrect dinosaurs. Let's do Cursed Darkness. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll find like inspiration. Eye of Truth and Armored Glass. I don't think these are very good. I changed my mind. Let's go for this one. Well, I already got the cards that I needed, like Blackluster Ritual and Blackluster Soldier. I won't scoff at another Gemini Elf. I don't know if I already have 3. I guess Gemini Elf are spellcasters now that I think about it. That might be a way to, like, kind of abuse that. And Copycat's a spellcaster. Much to ponder. Much to think about. Let's just try. Let's just look. Let's tweak some stuff. Your Fiend, your Machine, your Machines. You're a spellcaster. You're a spellcaster. You're a fairy. This is the Cocomelon part of the stream where I just point out things and go, "You're this. You're that." I've got some ideas ruminate in my brain box. Let me... Can I, like, copy it? Yes. Okay, let's copy there. And then I'm going to copy another one. I've got 2 ideas rolling around my noggin. Now that I have limiter removal, we could make a more machine-based deck if we wanted to. I don't know how effective it would be, but it's something we could do. My line of thinking is that we can leave 3 the way it is, but let's tweak 3 before we do anything. So let's get rid of a giant red sea snake. Toss that in the trunk. Go back to the trunk. Sort by not that. Let's sort by attack. Because I'm thinking, which is always bad for us. You're a warrior, which is funny, because you shouldn't be. your machine. So where's Gemini Elf? Okay, we'll add you back in, or we'll add you to the decks. That's 3 of you. And then I think we... How many... Do I have more Dark Elves? I don't think I do. Dark Elf would work. You're a spellcaster. So what I'm thinking is, like, maybe we just add some of the spellcaster support in as is now. You're a warrior. Okay. You are Thunder. But I don't know if I have enough support for it. I guess is where I'm at. I think for the sake of... You're interesting, too. I think for the sake of this part... Oh, Mahavelo is a spellcaster, too. That could work. I think that for now, we just... We're going to make 3 different decks here. I'm going to save number 3. It's just a small overwrite, but it's just adding another Gemini Elf. It's simple, but it works. So now we're gonna read this. Let's read this one, and then I'm gonna change the deck name for it so I don't get confused. Change deck name. We're gonna call it. How do I? Nope, that's not right. How do I get to the other? How do I get to the left of it? There we go. And then okay, so we're going to call you Spellcaster, because I will forget what it means if I give it a meme name as the answer. I can't really think of anything else to call it. And then we save. This is a very tedious process, but it'll help us in the future, I promise. Okay. And then I'm just trying to get my ducks in a row ahead of time. Read this one. Really should have read from 3 again. I should have edited 3 first before I started copying and pasting and stuff like that. That's kind of on me. So let's see. Is it easier if I just do this? Kind of. Machine. That's actually way faster. I should just use the mouse. Okay. So, then we save it. I'm just gonna use the mouse again. Save. Save over this. Okay, so now I've got a couple different ideas. We're in the machine deck, so we'll do this one first. So let's remove our non-machines. We can add them back if needed, but I think this is the way to go for now. Maybe. I haven't decided. All of them. Everything. I want nothing that's not a machine in this deck. I will add them back as needed. So I think the spell and trap support is still fine. We don't really have to modify too much there. But I'm going to go here, and then let's filter... That's the wrong button again. Let's filter by monster type. We'll do machine. Machine. I don't have that many. Okay, Blast Sphere. Toss that in. Gradius. Not great. Not great at all. Spell Canceller is a 5-star monster, so not good. I'm noticing a critical flaw in this plan, which is I don't have any soldiers. Gradius option. Special summon by selecting one face of Gradius. The attack and defense of this card became the same as the Gradius. The Gradius removed from... I mean, Gradius, I know you have support, but not a lot. It's just Mechanical Chaser. It's really the only card that works with this deck. Yeah. I don't think it's going to work the way I want it to. We can add Barrel Dragon in. And I'll add just one Machine King. And then we'll go back to the deck. Yeah. And then I'll have to admit my defeat a little bit. Well, first let's... Hello? I don't want to be in this menu anymore? There we go. Let's look for... I've lost the plot here. We'll do spells. So let's find limiter removal, which I'm sure is limited to 1 anyway. So this entire premise is like busted. looking for the limiters, or looking for the limited sign. And yet I don't see it. Interesting. Is limited removal not limited? Oh, you know what? Soul Exchange might work with this. If we're going to go with more bigger monsters. Let's see. I can't find it. Even though it's alphabetical. There you are. Okay. Toss you in there. Limit removal can do a lot, I think. It could help us with like an OTK if we needed it. How else am I going to do this? What else would help in a machine deck? Because we would need to stall at least a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really seeing the vision quite yet. Increase the attack radius and Gradius attacks to pierce. I mean, that's not enough. I can't build around Gradius. I think for the remainder, we go back to by attack, and then I think let's say this. So we put our heavy hitters back just because we need lower monsters. We can put double costume. Double costume might fix the problem, actually. You're Earth, so you're not affected. You're dark. I think Slot Machine might be dark. You're wind. No, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's enough. I did notice you still are only doing monsters, but not the ones I wanted. Okay, so let's do. Just trying to add my stronger monsters back in for now. The ones that can, like, keep the game going a bit. I'll do one double costume. I think for the last card... Just double checking things. Oh, you're a spellcaster too. Okay. Spellcaster deck is going to look a lot better than this, I think. But I want to, like, build the framework because I feel like I can do something here. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I feel like I can do something here. Actually didn't want that. I wanted traps. So I think even like this, I can still add Magician's Circle in. My deck have... Okay. Double checking. Yeah, I'm looking a little rough on monsters in this deck. Pretty bad, actually. But it's fun. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know it's bad, but I need to go through this to learn. It's important. Forgot what I came here for. Magician's Circle. There it is. Sure. And then I don't know. Like I gotta like add more monsters. I can't get around it. I need more. I'm gonna get rid of Magic Jammer. I'm gonna get rid of Soul Exchange can stay. I'm gonna get rid of Megamorph. I'm gonna... That should be okay. Let me just add more double costume back, I think. As silly as that is, it could be helpful. Let me double check this. Other machine, I mean, you are a dark type, but you're not worth it. You're barely worth like one sacrifice, let alone two. I just can't do it. Okay, I'm not thrilled with this, but I think it's fine. It would go much harder if I could get the fucking Union monsters. I could build a Union machine deck. Like the XYZ monsters. Okay, that was a lot. Not thrilled about it, but that's okay. I do think we can make a more competent spellcaster deck. So I'm gonna get rid of Dunames, gonna get rid of Red Sea Snake. Lejin's gotta go. Mechanical Chaser, your attack points are keeping you in here. Jiraigumo, I'm sorry to say, my friend. You gotta go. I'll keep Morphing Jar. And I guess I'll keep Alligator Sword. Not Alligator Sword. Cybertech Alligator. We can maybe get rid of one of them. So let's filter by spellcasters. So we're gonna add Dark Magician in. We're gonna add another Gemini Elf in. You know, maybe I do just like only put... There's enough cards for me to only do spellcasters. I think it might behoove me. Morphing Jar I don't really consider a monster. I consider it kind of like a spell almost, or a trap. So you get to stay. Let's try this again. Only you. So we add another Mahavelo in. We add... I think we could add Magician of Faith here. Adding a spell back to our deck is good. One copy... Well, because no, I'd want to... Magician's Circle would be to grab it from the deck. But that's fine. So we'll add 3 of you. I'll add 1 Copycat as a goof. Addition to a Dark Sleep. As long as it remains facing the field, this monster collect. No, that's fine. Okay. And then... Let's do spells, or let's do spells and trap. No, not all. Let's do spells and traps. Okay, I can only do one or the other. Great. So we'll do spells. Let's see. I'm gonna add 2 of you in. Summoning a Dark Magician to be pretty poggers. I think you already have Delinquent Duo. You do. I gotta stop doing this. I wish it didn't reset if I just like clicked over. I'm trying to think if there's any other magician-centric spells I can use here. Magic Formula could be good, but I don't think it's going to be as good if I only have 1 Dark Magician in there. So I think I'm going to need other cards. We don't really need Soul Exchange, because we only have 1 Sacrifice monster, and I'm aiming to just grab it. I don't know what else I would grab instead, though. Destroy 1 monster, one opponent's monster, and grant control of 1 monster on the field to your opponent. I like the version that lets you like special summon a monster better. Is there anything that's like, I mean, for dark monsters, Mystic Plasma Zone could work. I don't know if they're all dark though. I think some of them are light, so that doesn't really work the way I want it to. Maybe this isn't gonna work the way I thought it would. Yeah, I think what it comes down to is I need more Dark Magicians for this to work. Unfortunately. Move all cards in your hand and on the side of the field from play. Just draw cards until you have 2 cards in your hand. Isn't it supposed to be like 6 cards in the anime? What the hell happened? Increase attack points. I just don't think it's worth it. I'd rather have better cards. Maybe I'm just like sort of building like a prototype here. Like it's going to get better with more card support. Maybe I'm huffing extreme levels of copium. Cannot declare an attack or be tributed. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's really all I can think of to add for spell cards. Maybe there's traps. Let me ruminate on this. There's Magic Jammer. I mean, we can add a Mirror Wall for fun. We definitely have to add you. Then we have 1 more slot left. I'm worried I made my deck worse. Like, I'm worried that, like, I could have just run with my original deck. I still feel like that's true. Yeah, I don't know. Just add some weird stuff into it. Like, I've got all these spellcasters. This doesn't work either. Like, if I had more Dark Magicians, I think I could do a lot more with it, because I could play off them instead. But I don't think it's hitting. I mean, the only way I could, like, I want to try, because I'm also not loving that I keep using the same deck forever. So I'd like to add some variety. But it's hard. It's just like the real game. It's hard to, like, get all the cards you need. Alright, let's read number 3 again. If I didn't put Magician's Circle in, I should. Because I have enough spellcast. Alright, yeah, I have enough that I can, like, make it work. Let's remove do names. Let's remove Giant Red Sea Snake. Yeah. And then Legend can stay, I guess. I think I add... I'm pretty okay with this. Let's add in... my brain is like trying to process, but it's not working very well. I definitely want to do Magician's Circle. I think that's good. I can also just add Mirror Wall to like really fuck up my opponent's monsters. I feel like they don't really know what to do about it. But I think instead we add another Neo to help with Magician's Circle, so it's less of a dead draw. But then also, are there cards in my deck that are not performing the way I would like to? I don't think Shadow Spell is as useful as Mirror Wall. Mirror Wall does cost a lot to play, but I think it's worth it. You can even just play it once and then not play the cost. It's just like a bargain Mirror Force. Yeah, I think it's alright. Could definitely do better. You could make the argument to add in limiter removal, since I have 5 machines and one of them is like my sacrifice monster of choice, but I don't know, man. Just I'm not feeling it, I guess. I think the deck is fine for now. It's annoying that I can't really get stuff to work yet, but I'm happy with the deck I have. I just think it could be better in a perfect world. Alright. Go back and look for Bakura. Oh, cool, I guess. Well, then fuck me. Ha ha ha. Now that I found you, you will no longer proceed. A shadow game I shall decree. Proceed and decree? Dude is fucking washed. Really, dude? Like, really? Are you sure? You don't want to, like, check that, run that one by your brother first? See if it's okay? I don't know. I just expected better than you. Or better from you. And better than you. Shadow game. Okay. Say you. Say you. And play you. Show me what you got. Gilosaurus, the way it was meant to be played. I do appreciate that. My face downs? Dust Tornado? Let's actually be Dust Tornado. I want to know what you got here. What card was this? Is that a spell counter card? Widespread Ruin is kind of funny. Greg Miller. Let's see. Inflict 100 points of damage to your opponent's life points for each card in his or her graveyard. Oh, Cemetery Bombs, whatever. I'm gonna activate Fissure here, because I don't want him to have the advantage of having 2 monsters in the field to, like, for defense. I'd rather, like, go for his throat, like, immediately. Caillou roll. I don't remember what you do. Chance to destroy my monster. Oh, okay. Sick. Call it right to destroy one monster opponents to the field. Fuck. That's so annoying. Alright. Jirai Gumo. No! Betrayal! We'll hold on to this for now. I'll just fucking wait, man. You have to attack eventually. Or not, I guess. I'll fucking wait. One of us is gonna break the stalemate at some point. Magician's Circle could work. Not well, but it could work. So how does this exactly trigger again? You can only activate this card when a spellcaster declares an attack. Each player selects one spellcaster type monster from their deck with 2,000 less attack points, and attack position face up on the other side of the field. Yeah, so it's a way to like burst another monster out. And I do have a spellcaster, so I could trigger it, but I think we hold off for now, though. I wonder if I can trigger Michizure here. Why do you have fusion? Oh, I guess not. Okay. All right. I feel like if the game wasn't, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like if the game was like more realistic, you would have attacked by now. But I guess that's fine. I'm gonna set all of my cards so that Morphing Jar can go off. So Morphing Jar can go off King. And then I'm gonna try to summon another monster here. Yeah. So these are the options I have. Gemini Elf would be the best pick, I would say. But if I draw an equip card with Morphing Jar, Mahavelo suddenly becomes a lot better. We'll keep it simple. We'll go with Gemini Elf. Oh, you also had a spellcaster. That's kind of the backblow. Backblow doesn't seem right. The downside of fighting a deck like this, or with using this card, is that they can summon the spellcaster too. I will say, typically their spellcasters aren't going to be very good. Oh, another Pot of Greed is brutal. So you should be safe. And it summons them in attack position, so you've got a little bit of wiggle room. You can kind of just destroy them immediately. Alright. Dark Magician Girl is a great card for that, though, because she exactly meets the requirements, and if there's Dark Magicians in your graveyard, she can be stronger than 2,000 attack points. Very Meteor Crush, huh? You're really going for it. You won't attack with him. You're too afraid. See? See, now we have a problem with which I've kind of solved for the Jiraigumo problem. So I think I just let it rock. And we just wait another turn. Okay. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip Man-Eater Bug. We're gonna destroy Jiraigumo. And then I guess I flip Morphing Jar here. Sure. He's got a lot of cards in his hand. It seems like the best time to do it. A lot of spell and traps. That's good. Now I'm going to use Share the Pain. And I'm going to get rid of... We'll get rid of Man-Eater Bug. And you had to get rid of Songen. It still activates his effects. No. Alright, that's fine. You didn't get anything good. Okay. And then I'm going to have to give up some cards to do this. But that's okay. Giant Trunade. Put all my cards back in my hand. And then we Graceful Cherry. Currently playing Solitaire. Okay, so I got to discard 2 from my hand. Let's get rid of... I'm going to get rid of Michizure, and I'm going to get rid of Time Seal. I'm going to summon Cybertech Alligator over Morphing Jar. I'm going to play Delinquent Duo, because I can. Okay. And then I'm going to set a couple cards. And then I'm going to Megamorph on Cybertech Alligator for the most possible points. This would have gone really hard on Mahavela, but that's okay. And then I think that might be enough for game, but I don't. Maybe I didn't know. Big damage. Big 5,000 hit. So we've cleared his fields, we cleared both his monsters, and got rid of his back row, and kept all of my cards, and I didn't destroy them. And dealt enough to kill with direct damage. What a masterful turn. This is why Morphing Jar has been banned briefly here and there, because it's very strong. It's very good for getting more cards. This is also why Heavy Storm and Giant True Native have been limited as well. And Destruction bonus, that's fun. Girl, I'll make you regret this. That's not, it didn't rhyme. I don't think this, oh, it does pass a little bit of time. Okay, well, there's fucking Panic. I didn't know you existed. Okay, well. Just gonna save state again. A duelist never has time to rest, even if it's in the middle of the night. In fact, this is the perfect time to duel. Sorry, I didn't catch it. I didn't flip the screen in time. Dark Zone deck. I'll see about that. 2 Shadow Duels back to back is a little bit crazy. Set you. Set you. Set you. Summon you. Hope for the fucking best, I guess. It's not my strongest opener. Well, I mean, I've got a couple good cards. Cost down. Yikers. Call the Haunted, Time Seal. It's actually Time Seal. So when you try to summon this monster, yes. Dark Chimera. That's who you went with? I mean, I'm just going to do it anyway. I wanted, admittedly, I wanted to see the card first, but I guess that's fine. I don't think Dark Chimera is that strong. I could have just left it and not wasted that, but alright, whatever. Alright, check this shit out, though. Sacrifice you. And then call the Haunted. Bring it right on back. Now, if you have a Destruction card, I'm going to feel a little silly that I went for that instead of Heavy Storm, but that's okay. I think we're doing pretty well. You also can't draw your next turn, so you've only got the 2 cards in your hand. I'm feeling pretty good. I bet one of them is King of Yami Makai, so... Fuck yes! Let's go! So now, I've gotten rid of that, which means I no longer need Call the Haunted in the field. Just in case. Dark Mirror Force? Jesus Christ, dude. Do you know how fucking upset I would be if you played this? Oh no, okay, wait. I thought this is the one that, like, countered Mirror Force, like it swallowed it. Only activate this card when your opponent declares an attack. Remove all monsters' defense position in your opponent's side of the field from play. I mean, I guess. Is that only if I declare an attack with a defense position monster? That seems so specific. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Thanks for the free points, I guess. How could I lose? The shadows are dissipating. I don't care what they're doing. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a good reason to travel at this point. I should just fight a duelist because I feel like it's going to tell me to go to bed as soon as I, like, move. But by the same token, I don't really know if I want to fight anyone here. Let's see if it lets me. It'll be a good lesson. So it looks like I can still move. Bum, 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 bum. 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 4-star. Probably Kaiba. Okay. It's just like you go through the effort of like getting the exact pixel that it's on just for it to be an NPC. It's just sort of like, why would you? All right, whatever. Sure game. 3-star. All right, so it's this person it is. Kaiba it is, okay. Okay. I just saw the background with the Gravekeeper, no. Grave Robber in the background on the graffiti. That's pretty funny. Alright, this will be the last duel for the video. Just gonna, well, before the duel even finishes, you know, just a reminder to smash that like button if you're still enjoying the Yu-Gi-Oh content. And I don't say that to be like, well, it's twofold. A, you get to help me with the algorithm, which, as we know, is impossible to predict and it's just so fucking rules my goddamn life. But the other thing I wanted to mention is that I do genuinely look at my videos and I'm like, which ones have the most likes? These ones? I should record more of those then. So if you want to see more, that's a very easy way to like indicate to me. The other thing I wanted to bring up is I know I mentioned it at the end of the last part, but I'm like, hey, if you want me to just move on to the next game, just tell me. Also, if I already mentioned this in part 15 as well, so if it's part 15, 16, and 17, I've all mentioned this. I'm sorry, things happened. But like, you have to understand where I'm coming from. But I think if yeah, let me know if you you're still vibing with this game. You want to see it finished out. It's kind of a slow burn. I don't know if you picked up on that by now. It is taking a lot longer than I thought it would, but I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. It's an observation. But if the people don't want to see it anymore, I can switch to Duel Academy really at any point. So I leave it in your capable viewer hands. Damn, I really wish I could make a union deck. I think I am going to save any duelist points I get at this point until I hit level 12. So I can kind of go hard on whatever the new pack is. Because I think I've gotten most of what I want from the current packs. Like, once it gets to the point where you have to like search for like a single card, I'm sort of like, alright. If this was the real world, I could just buy a single of this for 80 cents. But unfortunately, we don't live here. Why did you play that face up? I don't trust you. Why did you... Who the fuck do you think you are? I don't know what your face down card is, but it's not going to save you anymore. Set that. I could just summon Cybertech here. Yeah, we can do it. Because, like, Fairy Meteor Crush is good, and it gives him 500 attack points, but then also I just have 500 more, and I can equip Fairy Meteor Crush again, so... Seems like the better option. I do wish I'd, like, managed to keep Call the Haunted in the field, though, because then I could have summoned him back and then won this turn, I think. So, well, maybe not. I don't think I had the attack power to win this turn. My, how the turntables, Kaiba. Okay. Kaiba, I can't help but notice you just played a monster face down that was also like your last monster that you, was also the last monster you, or last card you drew. Do you not have any other monsters in your hand? Because that's kind of, oof, couldn't be me. Really, just, I wouldn't be able to handle it. Just being so rude for no reason. Okay. I know it won't be Mirror Force because Mirror Force is Yugi's signature card, and so you would never use it. Your own Mahavelo. I guess you did use this once, didn't you? Mahavelo and Dark Zebra, I think. There might have been like a couple other cards when you summoned Obelisk against the computer. Just basically showing off cards. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I could have attacked with you and just finished it in one, but that's fine. Alright, not too shabby. We get to beat up Kaiba again. Okay. Remember, next when we meet, I win. Oh, you can see Grave Robber right there. It's cute. Someone went through all the trouble to make that graffiti. It's kind of based. I kind of fuck with it. Alright, so we're still looking for Bakura as our next step. And we have to get to level 12. But beyond that, I mean, I'm just kind of vibing, so. Just trying to wait for level 12 so I can get more packs. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like the video. Comment if you'd like to see more of this game specifically, or should I move on to the next Yu-Gi-Oh game? Because I am trying to play them all in order. Next up, we have Duel Academy. I think it's like World Championship 2006. And then Spirit Caller, I think, is the order of the next couple games coming up. So, let me know. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.